have you been able to figure out how to find that? Have you figured out where
Yeah,
that is?
gosh, I love that you used your example, Will, of the competitiveness because one of the things that we stand on many soapboxes and we talk about, yeah, I stand for this and I stand for that. And one of my many philosophy is about the strong work ethic. When I look at veterans, I see, veterans are some of the most punctual, reliable, and team members who take pride in their performance, whether they're doing maintenance, leasing, manager, it doesn't matter. And it's hard to find that. So what we try to do from where I sit is I try to teach it. I try to teach and try to show kind of like pathways towards it because this is a very fast-paced industry. And it really does translate to, more accountability and the focus on creating fewer operational gaps and those things like that. So we focus a lot on creating an environmental culture of a very strong work ethic, and that includes that accountability piece of it. Even if it looks like competitiveness, even if it looks like I'm going to get there before you do, I'm going to lease up X number of apartments before you do, even if it looks like that, but making sure that that's in the midst of everything that you do is having that strong work ethic. I just see that that's very present in veterans, that it's been very hard to identify on the civilian side.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree. It's an interesting culture that comes out of the military with that. We've explored
Mhm.
that with many of the guests we've had, is that the culture is just strange. And I think that's one of the things that many veterans struggle with
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
transitioning from one way of
Hmm.
life into another way of life
Right.
and watching that change.